You're watching Forget Being Cool.
Let me tell you something, Dave. Mr. Dream is no Mike Tyson. I know it's not super funny, Dave. I know I didn't bring the laugh track along with me as saying that, but it's a fact.
It's time for the button discussion.
And the fact that now you have to go fight Mr. Dream, and by you I mean people, not me, because I don't ever get that far, right? The fact that you have to fight Mr. Dream and you're not fighting Mike Tyson, it's a ripoff. It's a ripoff, Dave.
Sorry, John.
I mean, don't apologize to me because once again, I don't get that far. Like Glass Joe sometimes punches me down. What do you mean to say?
We're going to talk about that.
Let me tell you something else, Dave. Mike Tyson Punch-Out, or Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream, or whatever it's called now, depending on what copy you have, is the most racist video game I think there ever was. Is it not?
I mean, it kind of is. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Yeah, you got like the what is it, the drunk Irish guy or something like that, and
is it just stereotypical or is it racist?
I mean, it's stereotypes, but when you put them in front of someone's face in a video game, I think it becomes racist at that point. Like I think that's where it kind of crosses the line.
Okay. Hi, John.
Hi, Dave.
How are you?
Apparently I'm spun up about Punch-Out.
You know, I'm going to tell you this.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you something, John. I'm just gonna lay it into you right now. Just take a deep breath. This time that I went back to Punch-Out, right? This time in particular for this show,
yeah,
is the first time that I had an enjoyable experience with Punch-Out.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you play it as a kid?
No, obviously not.
Okay, well that would explain why you didn't have an enjoyable time before. Because as a kid, it's a great game.
Except, I still want some sort of, I don't know, I want some sort of cue. It's very rhythmic, yet I feel like I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. And I spend so much time even just trying with, the first guy to learn that pattern that I feel like I don't know, if I was putting quarters into a machine to play this game, I feel like it's unfair. Like, I feel like I have only finally just now, after like the 20 times that I picked this game up, finally got to a point where I feel like I'm understanding what I'm doing.
So that's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I would not want to play this in arcade. And I think actually the arcade version might have been different a little bit. But that's the whole point of the game, is like figuring out the quirk of each enemy, because it's not so much rhythmic as it is they have a tell. Like every boxer has a tell, and you learn their tell, and then you learn the timing for their tell, and then you can take them down, with the exception of maybe Mike Tyson.
Mr. Dream.
Tomato.
I just feel like I have not caught on to that, and no one's ever explained this game to me, right? Like, no one has ever said, Jeff has beat it. My friend Jeff on this show, and he doesn't been cool. He's beat it.
Hold on a second. He hasn't told you he's beaten the game, but never been like, Dave, here's the tips for the first 5 guys.
Right.
Well, that's a jerk move.
Yeah. No, it's just like somebody just, I don't know. I really do like this game. Like, I really do have a fun time playing it every time I pick it up, but I feel like I'm so bad at it that it's not even fun then, because I'm not learning anything. I'm not getting better until now. Like, you're going to watch this footage in this video, and you're going to be like, wow, he took a really long time to take down Glass Joe, or whatever his name is. Right?
Okay, but let's look at it this way. And something we've talked about a lot when discussing these NES games is that they're made like to where you have to learn them step by step by step. Like a Mario level, you have to learn what's coming next to be able to consistently beat that level. But same thing with Punch-Out.
I feel like Mario teaches you in a like there's a curve, like there's a difficulty curve. Like I feel like, and obviously this game gets harder, right?
Oh, there's definitely a difficulty curve to Punch Out.
But that first guy
is not difficult.
I know, this is what people think. They think, Dave, that guy is really easy. It took me, this long, years and years of attempting this game to get to that point where I feel like I understood how to dodge him and then punch him. Like, I feel like I got it now.
Okay, but a couple things.
Okay.
And first of all, we always talk about, like, where's the best place to play this game? It's not on the NES Classic. It's the worst place to play this game, right? The best place, I would say, is to get,
an NES, an actual NES,
yeah.
a CRT, and plug it in.
Yeah, or, whatever. An NES and something that actually plays the game off the cart onto your TV. Because there's this little bit of lag with the NES Classic. And that little bit of lag will destroy you in a game like Punch-Out. Because you have to see the guy doing his move. And with the Glass Joe, if I remember correctly, like, he pulls back for this uppercut.
Mm-hmm.
And he, like, you have about 10 minutes to be like, he's pulling back for an uppercut now, and then you can dodge. Like, you have time to do that one. And then you just knock the crap out of him.
But see, my instinct, and I obviously know that there was a manual that came with this game. My instinct my instinct as a player of video games was, I just need to punch this guy, right? Like, I didn't realize it's just a pattern of waiting for him to go back and then dodge the right way and then punch. Like, it's not even so much about, like, you can't even really get a shot in. It's more about just wait for him to, swing back and then punch. And then, like, I know that I'm terrible.
I want everyone to rewind this video about 30 seconds and watch Dave throw that punch just now.
I'm trying not to hit the computer. It's not really a real punch.
Oh, I wish I was recording this video.
I'll give it to you, John. Our gifts are available for every host. If there's good gifts, they're available on our host page over at forgetbeingcool.com.
So, okay, what it really comes down to, Dave, is you just need to learn the different boxers, and you need to not play it on the NES Classic, because you'll get to a point where beating the guys will be extremely difficult. Because by the time they give their tell,
mm-hmm.
you don't have time to react to it with the delay in the controller.
Okay. So, don't play this on the NES Classic. It's good on the 3DS, apparently. That's where Jeff beat it.
On the 3DS?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Weird.
I know. But that wouldn't have a delay because it's all being internal.
Yeah.
Like, it's an internal thing. It's HDMI that creates that delay. It's not anything other than the fact that digital signals are inherently behind analog signals. Anyway.
Yeah. But still, the best place to play it is off the original cart so that you can have Mike Tyson on it.
Right. Is that hard to hunt down?
Like, no, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah. Anyway, John, I'm kind of proud of myself. I just want to get that out there. Like, I'm glad I finally beat Glass Joe.
Nice.
Which seems unimportant and not exciting for most people, but for me, as a terrible, terrible gamer, like the game we're going to talk about next week, this game is fun. Don't play it in an arcade, though. I can't even imagine how awful that would feel. Like, every time every time you die, you had to put in 50 cents. Like, holy crap. Awful. Miserable. Sounds miserable.
Okay,
there were people who did it.
Yes.
And then they picked it up a lot quicker than me. Anyway, this has been the Button Discussion. I'm Dave Moore. That's Johnny Casino. All our information's over for forgetbeingcool.com on our host pages, or at the Button Discussion page over for forgetbeingcool.com, where you guys can see all our episodes, all the games we covered, the stuff that's coming up, all that fun stuff. It's over there. Do you want to say bye, John? That's how this goes. Bye, John.
For more great discussions, hit that subscribe button or visit forgetbeingcool.com.